everybody, and welcome to another Makeup Monday. So I am a minute early, so if you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward to the 1 minute mark. But I will wait until 8 o'clock today, and we're going to talk about how to create the perfect eyebrow with brow stencils. So 8 o'clock, we'll get started. I wish I had some music. So we'll get started in just a few seconds. In a few more seconds, we will get started. And it is now 8 o'clock, so let's get started. All right, so welcome everyone back to Makeup Monday. So I am Sandra, and this is Sandra's Makeup Therapy. So I've received a very special request in my VIP group, so I hope my VIP girls are watching. And you all wanted me to create an eyebrow with brow stencils. So some of you have questions about it. Let me fix my lighting a little bit. It's a little off. All right, much better. Okay. Let me fix one more of my lights. All right, so here we go. Brow stencils, unique, love them. We have 5 of them. And I will explain to you how to apply this. And I'm actually going to use powder for my eyebrows versus a liner or gel or anything like that. And this one's number 5. I use it a lot, obviously. That's why everything's been sweated off, basically. I get very sweaty hands, so stuff like this tends to happen to me more often. So, but as you can see, not to say I haven't used the others, but this is the one I use the most because, and this is the one I'll do last. So, since this is more visual. Okay, so I'm going to go through every single stencil so you could see what each one looks like. I should have brought a tissue, and we'll get started. Okay, what I like about it is the way that you line it up to the brow, okay? So you start it off, so if you were to grab your pencil, that's where the start of your brow would be, right there. And so that's where the brow starts. And what I like about it, it's already angled for you. So that's how you angle it, and so it's already angled out there for you. Now this one, number 1, is clearly for someone with much more fuller brows, but the one thing I like about it is that even though it's already stenciled a line for you, you can adjust it to your eyebrow if you need to, okay? Not all eyebrows are the same, so if you have to move it around and adjust it to your brow, I've done it a few times, you do that. All right, so I'm going to be using my palette number 4. I'm going to be using the color Brave with my liner shader brush. So I'm going to apply Brave on the shader side, and then we'll put some on the liner as well. And I'm applying this dry. That way I can go from brow to brow and show you what each one looks like. All right, again, this one is a pretty thick brow. This is not the one I typically would use. I would use the stencil number 5. Just kind of hold it lightly. It's best to apply it with a wet powder. That way it can stay. And I am going to go ahead and go around so you can kind of see. But it is best to apply it wet. And now what I'm going to do, take the rest of the Brave and just fill in the rest. Just like that. And so this one was stencil number 1. So now let's do stencil number 2 on this side. Here's stencil number 2. And this one's a little bit thinner. We're going to do the same thing, so make sure you line it up. We got it lined up. We got that lined up. Hey Deja. So now we're playing with stencil number 2. And the reason I like applying it more with powder than I do with with a pencil is because it's much easier and faster to come on. And this one is stencil number 2 that I am doing next. And all you do now is just grab a little bit of the shadow and fill the rest in. Just like that. So this one is number 1, this one is number 2. My favorite is going to be number 5, okay? So again, this one was with stencil number 1, and this one was with stencil number 2. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go now on 3 and number 4. So here's stencil 3, and here's stencil 4. So let me go wash this off, and I will be back so we could do these 2 stencils, okay? Let me grab my paper towel. Alright, and we are back. I got my paper towel now. And so, let's go ahead and do these other 2. And then we're going to finish it off with the one I prefer, which is number 5. And I will do number 5 with powder and with pencil so you can see the difference on how to do the 2. Alright, so going back with my liner shader brush, now we're going with stencil number 3. Make sure you line it up. And it's angled where you need it to be. Okay. So I'm taking Brave from palette number 4. And then we take the pencil back, the liner side, and fill in the rest. And this one is stencil number 3. Okay, stencil number 3. Let me just clean it up. Now let's do stencil number 4. So again, we line it up. This one is to give you a nice thick brow. So it may look funky on me, but it might work for someone out there. I have very thin brows, so for me, the number 5 stencil is the one that works for me. But I kind of just wanted to show you how easy you can use these stencils and how versatile our pigments are. So this is for someone who wants a very thick brow. So this one is number 4. Take it in. So yeah, this one's a very thick brow. Alright, so now my favorite one is number 5. But I wanted to show you this is what stencil number 3 is. And this is what stencil 4 is. So this is a very thick brow. Alright, now my favorite brow. It's stencil numero 5. And we're going to do it with both powder, and I'm going to do this side with pencil. So I'll do this side with powder, this side with pencil, that way you can see. Hey Gloria, hi Jessica, I have 2 Jessicas to join me, thank you. Alright. Okay, so now let's do the last stencil. You're going to laugh because you can't see it. I use this one obviously a lot. So I'm going to make sure I line it. Let me try to get it to where you can kind of see. Make sure I line it fine. And again, this one is number 5. So I'm going to show you how to do it with powder. And on the other brow, I'm going to show you how to do it with pencil. Oh yeah, so this is my favorite one. All right, so now let me fill in the rest. Can y'all tell why I love this one? Like, this is my favorite stencil. Okay, so let me get my pencil out now. Want to make sure you brush the hair up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Going on the other side. So with the pencil, what I like to do first is I like to outline and then fill it in with the gel and then fill whatever else in. So again, the way you line it up, usually this will have a line. Like I said, I use this stencil a whole lot, so my writing kind of disappeared. So you line it like this and then you angle it right here. All right, and I'm looking at an iPad, so we'll see how well I do. Don't worry, we will fix it up if we need to. There we go. Does not look bad, actually. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my brow gel out to finish this brow side. I have a bunch of stuff everywhere. And then you let me know which way you like the best. All right, so I'm getting my brow gel in dark, and what the brow gel, what it does, it fills your eyebrows. So if you were like me and plucked way too much in high school, this is your lifesaver. So sometimes if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to create my brows, I will get this out so you can see what it does. You go opposite of the brow because it has fibers, and what your eyebrows do, they catch onto the fibers, thus filling in your eyebrow. And then you go back out the other way and smooth it out. And just look at how it instantly filled up my eyebrow. I love this stuff. Okay, so now let's go ahead and finish it up. And grab my mirror out here. So just fill in that little gap. And there you go. So if you want the perfect evenly brows on both sides, and if you know what I mean, show me some thumbs up, because you know how you always have that one fabulous eyebrow and then that other one you're like, why can't you be like this? Like, why does this eyebrow shop at Gucci but this eyebrow shops at Walmart, right? I knew y'all would feel me. And so that happens to me constantly, right? So I want both of my brows to shop Gucci, not one go to Wally World, right? So that's why I like stencils if I want to make sure they are perfectly even. But I wanted to just show you what all the stencils look like. As I mentioned, they're all different. You know, everyone has different eyebrows, but this one is number 1. This is what number 1 would look like. See, it's much thicker. I have thinner eyebrows. That's stencil number 1. Stencil number 2. This one is really pretty. I wish I could have brows like this one. Here's stencil number 3. So that's for someone who has that long, also thin type of brow. Number 4, this one gives you brows, man. This is like that full brow. So if you have a full brow, man, I envy you. And number 5, like I said, I use it a lot. It's for someone like me who has those thin eyebrows and want to make sure, you know, they both look good. So you can get these. I will make sure to post the link below. These are very inexpensive. I've had these for, I almost want to say a year now. I want you to hear it. It's not cheap. So it's not going to break apart. As you can see, I'm twisting and turning because I have other brow stencils that I bought from Walmart years ago. and they've all broken. They were more like flimsy paper, like crappy plastic. I don't know, but this is good stuff. So, so yeah, so good stuff, and you get all 5 on there. So if you have any questions, let me know, but go ahead and let me know which technique do you like the best. Did you like it applying with powder? And remember, if you apply it with powder, make sure you're applying the powder wet, okay? Not dry. I did it dry so I can get it off of my face faster to show you all the stencils, but make sure you're applying your any powder wet. Or did you like this one better with the pencil and the brow gel? I love this gel, y'all. Like, if you don't have a brow gel, you need to have a brow gel. But yeah, so let me know, powder or gel. And I will make sure to post the link below to let you know where you can get these goods from. I got color on me. All right, so thank you as always for joining. Yeah, and powder is so much faster too. So if you're ever in a hurry, go for powder. If you've got time, I would say this. But yeah, and of course too, you know, everyone's different. Some, you know, looks look better than others too. So so thank you all for watching. Again, just to let you know, the color that I use for my brow, I use from palette number 4. I love this palette. You know that picture of me on my page with the choker came from this palette. I use the color Brave on my brow, and on this side I use the dark color pencil and gel. Right, everyone, thank you as always for joining me on Makeup Monday. Let me know what you thought about this tutorial. Thumbs up if you like it, heart if you love it. Wow, if you're just like, I need those stencils like today, because I want my brows, both of them, to be Gucci. No more Walmart brow and one Gucci brow. All right. Sorry, I crack myself up sometimes. So everyone, y'all have a good night. And if you have any suggestions, let me know what you would like to see next Monday. So Tasha, this is for you, girl. You asked for the tutorial. I made it happen for you, girl. And if anyone else has any other ideas, or maybe there's a look you would like me to recreate, let me know, and I will do that right for you on the next Makeup Monday. Right, everyone? Have a good night. Adios.